I often get questions from my clients about fitness and physical activity. They get stressed out because they don't have time to do all that fitness work that you are supposed to. At least if you listen to all the other people, they feel there is a lot of have to do or must do, and they feel guilty because they don't. And they might not even like the fitness work. Doing things because you have to is not a good driving force. It will rather be something you avoid, and as long as possible, it becomes like a chore, and it won't benefit you. Now you have to find the ways that sparks your interest. And also if you understand what's going on, then it's much easier to do things that you don't really like because you feel it's a bore, but you can cope with it. I know a lot of lady business leaders who are not into sports at all. I can look at myself too. I was not an athlete in my younger years. I was rather the clumsy elephant that was always chosen the last in all those team sports in school. I wasn't really fat or anything, but I was just not very athletic, and it did not give me much pleasure. I had other interests. But still, I have always been looked upon as one of the healthier persons. How can that be combined with what I just told you? Let me tell you about myself as an example, but I can also name quite a few of my clients with just this same kind of story. At that time, when I was younger, I didn't know what science said about physical activity. I just did what I thought and felt was good for me. Today it seems like I did the right thing just by chance, and I'm happy for that. With today's knowledge, this is how I tackle physical activity, and this is what my clients love, because they are taken out of the must do and should do's, those things that they hate. It is 3 different kinds of physical activity that we need. And let me explain. Number 1, I take daily brisk walks for about 30 minutes, preferably in the morning. You can run or bicycle or something too. To me, in the morning it gets myself going with my muscles and my brain. And today we know that this is one of the most healthiest things you can do, because you get your blood circulation going, and it gets your metabolism and your digestion going, and it works on the fat uploaded around your waist, and it also helps your thinking because it stimulates the nerve connections in your brain. Anyone can do it, and it doesn't cost a cent. If 30 minutes feels a bit much, then you can begin with just as short time as 5 minutes and add up the minutes as you go along. And when you have time, when you feel it's time, you can just walk further, longer times. So it's not static. And this is where you improve your general physical capacity, your general energy. The second kind we need is that I actually go to the gym a couple of times a week, even if I don't really like it. I think it's a bore. I can substitute it with some hard gardening work or some heavy cleaning, but I mean, I don't do that every day. So I do go to the gym every now and then. This is to strengthen my muscles to avoid pain. Weak muscles often ache, and I know some people that are afraid of doing exercise because of the pain. But it's just the opposite. If you use your muscles and strengthen them, then the pain will go away. This will probably also make you a bit leaner in your body, and it will make the everyday work with like getting books on the shelf and stuff like that, it will make you smoother in your general movements at work and at home. Third, and last but not least, we also have to not sit still. This might be an odd remark, but it has been in the research lately, those last couple of years, one have found out that sitting still is very hazardous to our health. Even if we do daily walks and the big burst outs in sports and exercise, that is not enough. Because when we sit still too long, the blood flow decreases and the risk for cardiovascular disease adds up quickly. Sitting still many hours in a day is as dangerous as smoking, and I imagine you know by now that smoking kills. This means that if you have a job where it's a lot of sitting by the desk, you need to invent pauses so that you get up and move your body every now and then. Also needed if you watch a lot of television, or if you sitting or playing by your computer by the hours. I use the timer in my phone to set the alarm for each hour, and I get up and I stretch myself, shake loose, and I walk around the desk. And then I can sink back into my work again. And actually this helps the brain too, because the brain needs some fresh blood for fresh thinking. So it's a win-win for the whole body. As you can see, these 3 different ways of physical activity serve different purposes, and they cooperate for the best health and the well-being. So you need them all. You can't really skip any of them. I've been using this way for most of my life, and today I'm happy to know that this is scientifically proven to be the good way. And to recap what you need to do, the first thing, walk for your general fitness, or run or go by bicycle. It's the general physical capacity, and it's for your physical energy. Second, workouts to strengthen your muscles to avoid pain. And then the third one, do not sit still for long times for blood circulation and to avoid cardiovascular disease. If you like this and want more free tips, please go and click the link below. And if you have friends or colleagues that would benefit from this information, feel free to share this link with them. Thank you. Bye for now.